The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down. Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. To throw is Darnold. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. It was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field. They're
going to have to come right back on.
Come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Extra point good by Prater, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Smith to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Darnold. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd and 12, Darnold will get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Matt Rule, a risk taker in college, going for it. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they get the flag for pass interference. Big call there on 4th down.
But it's the right call, and as much as I want to see them play through incidental contact, he's definitely there too early.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. Open man is Robbie Anderson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Back to throw, Darnold. Throw left side, complete. That's Thomas. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Again, McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now Murray. Flushed out right. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Murray's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down. Here's Murray. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. That catch good for only a couple. From the 35 on 2nd down, Murray. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21. They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this touchdown, Cardinals. Murray able to connect with Christian Kirk, and the Cardinals have taken the lead. Now Prater to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with it? They've got his man, complete. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 75 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. To throw, it's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Zach Ertz has it complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Steps away to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brian Burns able to get him for a loss of about 3. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. Now he'll escape, and he's going to go down again. Hassan Reddick, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Murray now. They'll roll him out right. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Back deep, Alex Erickson. He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this is potentially a nervy situation this close to their own goal line. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And he's able to get it out of there. On the return is Kirk. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter. Murray now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flushed out right. Touchdown! Kyler Murray with a touchdown throw to DeAndre Hopkins. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Yeah, slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. From the 50, it's Darnold. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now off the bootleg, Darnold. That's to his running back, complete. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here comes Erickson. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And Thomas has it. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. A handoff left, McCaffrey. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Three quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Darnold from the gun. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. On 1st down, Darnold. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A couple of former Jets. Darnold to Anderson. 1st down, Carolina. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Darnold now to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Found his target, it's Anderson. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Darnold gets this to McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. He will push his way down to about the 14. Byron Murphy there on the tackle.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Darnold. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Now Darnold. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Darnold to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Murray. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from Charlotte. We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Chargers. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll set them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Second and 12. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down. On the give, this is Eckler. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He'll drop this down to Jackson. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 32-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Northwestern's Justin Jackson. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one a first down pickup of 8. Herbert operating from the red zone. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
The pressure there was definitely enough to make him alter his throw, because if he had time, he had a man wide open and had a chance to get it to him.
And I think if he had just another split second, that's a completion and a touchdown. To throw on 2nd and 10. Herbert will drop this one off to Eckler. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here's Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Jalen Guyton there to make the grab. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Daniels on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Shotgun now from Murray. Rolling to his right. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Murray now to throw. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Ugetta and Wosu got the sack there. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass, eluding the pressure right. And he's got his big tight end here. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Eckler. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers! Austin Eckler from 3 yards out. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Calling a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. After the sack on first down, Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the... And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And now look at him go. 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Running on first down, Eckler. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Austin Eckler, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Herbert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run from Austin Eckler. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Forced out to his left. He finds Hopkins complete. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Throwing again on second down. Murray escaping the pressure right. Finds his running back, James Conner. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. Out of the gun, here's Murray. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Prater's kick is good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Daniels on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And Murray. Jerry Tillery in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to get the ball up. Flush to his right. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Murray now on first down. Flushed out right. Runs through the contact. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
And Murray gets this into the hands of Edmonds. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. To throw, it's Murray. Buying time to his left. And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Murray a give. This is Conner. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2. Again, it's Conner. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it. This is Conner, and he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2. And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. From the 38, Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Herbert on 1st down now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
3rd and 10. Again, Herbert. And brought in by the tight end Cook. Touchdown! Jared Cook, 29 yards. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Finding some room at midfield. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Throwing now is Murray. And that's complete. It's Green here. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. From the 35 on 2nd down, Murray. It's complete to Hopkins. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing again, Murray. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
And this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. This is swung out to Eckler. And he's got room. And all the way down to the 26. The offense has to love that because that was just a dunk down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Herbert throwing again. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That was J.J. Watt getting in there and getting him to the ground. To try again after the sack. Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler from 13 yards out. And the Chargers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
That one goes for 30 yards. From the gun, Murray. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw is Murray. Being chased out left. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat. And he gets into the end zone. We'll give him credit. They're not going to take this deficit lying down. They get two closer here on the fake extra point. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Going back to Allen. He's got him again. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 45. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
2nd and 10. The safety, Buda Baker, there to force the incompletion. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Here's a diving catch right side.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try. Complete at the 1. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Daniels on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Murray, one final try. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the fourth quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time